Welcome to Section 3. We're going to be talking about municipal securities. Some of this will be a review because we've covered them under our debt issues under the bond section of Section 2. I want you to understand that in the Series 7 exam, currently, this will make up for about 55 test questions. So that will be approximately 23 or 24% of the overall test. So we must understand municipal securities, how they're offered, and some of their characteristics for us to move forward and score high on our exam. I also trust that after each session, you're going back and doing the quick quizzes, as we've said, that you're also spending time in review over the material that we covered, and that you're going back to the videos if there's specific areas that you need to focus on, and you're watching the video over and over. We've tried to make this as close to a class setting as possible, so even though it may get somewhat monotonous at times, it's by structure. We want you to have more than enough knowledge and information, and we want you to use these videos as a form of a library for your review. We believe that if you follow our process, you should be able to pass the Series 7 exam, and you should be able to pass the quizzes in the 85 or 90 percentile, and the final exams that we will allow as practice exams, we want you scoring higher than 90%. And if you do the necessary steps, we believe you'll have that level of success. Moving forward, municipal debt characteristics. Municipal bonds are securities issued by either a state or local government, or by U.S. territories, authorities, or special districts. Investors that buy such bonds are loaning money to the issuers for the purpose of public works or construction projects, such as roads, hospitals, civic centers, sewer systems, or airports, just as a few examples. Municipal securities are considered second in safety of principal only to the U.S. government and U.S. government agency securities. The safety of particular issue is based on the issuing municipality's financial stability. So the safety of an issue is based upon the agency and their financial stability. So if you have an unstable municipal offering, it's because of the instability of the finances of the issuer. Okay? So the stronger the financial, the stronger the financial stability, the greater level of safety in the offering. Municipal securities are exempt from the filing requirements of the Act of 1933. We covered this in our last section. The 1933 Act is dealing with issuers. Okay? And so the municipal securities offerings, they are exempt under this act. They're exempt of the mandatory mandatory filing requirements. Now, the tax benefit, there's definitely a great benefit in these offerings. Purchasers of municipal debt often benefit from tax-favored tax treatment on the interest payments. The federal government does not generally tax the interest payments. So when it comes to taxing, the federal government will not tax the interest. Please make a note of that. The tax treatment originated from the doctrine of reciprocal immunity. Please make a note. Doctrine of mutual reciprocity, established by the Supreme Court in 1895, allows this favored tax treatment. The doctrine specified that a level of government can tax only interest of its own issues. Interest on municipal securities may be taxed by the municipal level, the state and local level, but not on the federal level. Interest on issues of federal government treasury bills, notes, and bonds is taxed at the federal level, but is exempt from the state and local levels. So because of this act, what we see then is if it's a Fed issue, then it's taxed at the Fed level. If it's a state issue, it would be exempt of the federal tax. However, it's taxed on the state and local level. Okay? That may help you during the test. Interest on issues of federal government, such as T-bills, notes, bonds, is taxed by the federal government, but is exempt from taxation at the state and local levels. Interest on issues of U.S. territories is subject to triple exemption. So if it's an issue that's a U.S. territory,